Brought to you by the biggest real-time strategy game on a fully persistent MMO galaxy, Novus Eterno. Play against thousands of other players in an endless universe of galaxies where your strategic decisions have real consequences. Coming this spring, you can help back Novus Eterno on Kickstarter or learn more at novuseterno.com.
What's up, guys? I'm Jenkins, and the general manager of BioWare's Edmonton and Montreal studios has further teased the next entry in the Mass Effect series by revealing that it's far enough along in development to at least be partially playable. In a tweet this week, he said, "Great time playing the next Mass Effect game in Montreal. Ambitious, beautiful, fresh but recognizable, and fun." BioWare has previously teased their next Mass Effect game, which is likely to be completely independent of Commander Shepard's trilogy, on November 7th, or N7 Day, where several of the developers posted a series of tweets and photos teasing new worlds, new enemies, and new characters. So far, no other details are available, so we don't even know where it will fall in the Mass Effect universe's timeline, and there's a strong chance we'll have to wait until their other big project, Dragon Age Inquisition, is further along before we learn much more. Speaking of which, executive producer on the Dragon Age series, Mark Dara, has provided an update on where that game is in development, revealing that the game's main storyline is now playable from beginning to end as of their holiday build. Holiday builds are a long-standing tradition at BioWare, Dara explains. Effectively, they are builds we create around the holiday break that are packaged in a way that allows the team and other parts of BioWare to play the game in as complete of a state as we can get it. The priorities in this year's build, in addition to the playable storyline, are all the gameplay systems being implemented and working together, starting VO for several large parts of the game, getting music in, ensuring each class feels unique, locking down tech like tarnished shaders for armor, and implementing more content into the world. The content includes everything from trees to outfits to facial variations to dead stuff to areas of geography. Dragon Age Inquisition was first mentioned informally in 2011 and formally announced in September last year. The game follows Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 in the series. The game will allow you to choose your race from among human, dwarf, elf, or Qunari, and will continue to be an action-oriented role-playing game, though combat is being overhauled, along with the romance system and the effects decisions will have on the story. BioWare also admits that they're looking to examples like Skyrim for inspiration in open-world design, following criticism of Dragon Age 2's recycled environments. Next up, Blizzard has announced that the open beta for their card-based game Hearthstone is being delayed. The game was initially planned to move into an open beta this month, but production director Jason Chayes says it's just not ready yet. "We believe the right thing to do for the game is to not rush it out into open beta, but to instead hold on to it a little longer to make sure it's ready for wider testing," he explains. The game initially entered a closed beta in August, and Chayes says that everyone who signed up prior to December 16th will have received an invitation to the closed beta by now, and that everyone who signs up before January 7th will be invited to test prior to their move into open beta. No word yet on the new date for their open beta, but those interested in playing should be happy to know that you can still get in ahead of everyone else. You just have to sign up. Finally, actor and comedian Jay Mohr may have inadvertently revealed a new Saints Row game in development. "About to do my voiceover work for a new Saints Row video game," he posted on Twitter. The most recent game in the series, Saints Row 4, launched in August this year and has been thought to be the final entry, at least in this particular storyline. In July, design director Scott Phillips shared, "We're definitely considering Saints Row 4 sort of the end of that saga of this character and the Saints as they are." Mohr's statement is vague, allowing that the project he's working on could be something as simple as a future DLC for the current game, but given the success of this series so far, the only surprise would be if Volition chose not to continue the series. We'll keep you posted if Volition follows this tease with any kind of official announcement. And that's the news today. If Saints Row does start fresh, where do you think their next saga should take them? Let us know in the comments below. Then check out roosterteeth.com for the newest episode of our gaming podcast, The Patch, where we talk console sales and SteamOS.